Miss I Learn, would you please summarize the book Taliban?
Definitely, Mr. Knowledge. Taliban is a book written by Ahmed Rashid that provides a detailed account of the rise of the Taliban in Afghanistan and their impact on the region. The book is based on extensive research and interviews with key players in the region, including Taliban leaders, Afghan politicians, and foreign diplomats. The book begins with an overview of Afghanistan's history, including the Soviet invasion of the country in 1979 and the subsequent civil war that followed. Rashid then provides a detailed account of the rise of the Taliban, a militant group that emerged in the mid-1990s and quickly gained control of most of Afghanistan. Rashid describes how the Taliban were able to gain power by exploiting the chaos and instability that had engulfed Afghanistan in the wake of the Soviet withdrawal. The group was able to establish a reputation for law and order, and they quickly gained support from many Afghans who were tired of the violence and corruption that had plagued the country for years. The book provides a detailed account of the Taliban's ideology and their brutal tactics, including their treatment of women and their use of public executions. Rashid also describes the Taliban's relationship with Al-Qaeda, the militant group led by Osama bin Laden that was responsible for the 9/11 attacks. Rashid argues that the rise of the Taliban was not inevitable, and that it was the result of a combination of factors, including the failure of the Afghan government to provide basic services and the support of foreign governments, including Pakistan and Saudi Arabia. The book concludes with an analysis of the impact of the Taliban on Afghanistan and the wider region. Rashid argues that the Taliban's rule was disastrous for Afghanistan, and that it led to the country's isolation from the international community. He also describes how the Taliban's support for Al-Qaeda led to the US-led invasion of Afghanistan in 2001, which resulted in the overthrow of the Taliban regime. Overall, Taliban is a valuable contribution to the literature on Afghanistan and the war on terror. Rashid's analysis is based on extensive research and interviews with key players in the region, and he provides a nuanced and detailed account of the complex political and military dynamics that have shaped the country's recent history. His book sheds light on the origins of the Taliban, its rise to power, and its impact on Afghanistan and the wider region. Rashid's analysis is particularly relevant in light of the ongoing conflict in Afghanistan and the continued threat posed by extremist groups in the region.
Thanks a lot, Miss I Learn, for the comprehensive summary. Friends, do not forget to subscribe, like, comment and share the video with others. I Learn Knowledge is all about education.